One thing that really frustrates me is that when people contact us and say, look, I need help and I want to beat this cancer. And then you say, all right, what's your budget? What can you afford? And they go, I don't know. And then they say, well, that's expensive. So they don't know what they have as resource, as far as financial resources. So they don't even know what they could afford to spend. So they wind up doing nothing. And then as a result, they get to a point where the pain is so unbearable, or they have some other side effect like they can't stop urinating on themselves or defecating on themselves, and they go online, they read some ridiculous thing, and they drop all kinds of money on something that either won't work or won't even address their issue. Instead, what would make more sense, what I hope that everyone does, is figure out what financial resources you have. When you contact Causenta, just be upfront and say, look, man, this is all I got. I got $100 a month, I got $1,000 a month, whatever it is. And let my team figure out what's the best thing we can do to help you, so you don't waste your money on stuff that don't work, or better, or even worse maybe, is you don't do anything and then just watch your life go by before your eyes, when there may have been something that could treat you or could help you that's actually affordable, but you just didn't communicate that to anyone. So one of the things people often forget about is they're trapped on this idea of spending money on their health, and they're holding themselves back from spending any money, and they lose sight of the fact that when you're stuck at home, you can't go to work. So now you're losing your income, and you're digging a financial hole that's even getting deeper and deeper over time, when if you did something sooner, you could have reduced the damage, and you may actually be able to work all the way through your treatment and actually continue to earn a living or an income so you can afford to do future treatments. It's something that many people don't think about. When they feel good right now, they don't think about what will happen later. And so they're stuck in this cycle where they don't want to spend money, but they're actually living in a way or walking in a path that's going to make them spend even more money later on. Yeah, there's
And
also a flip side of the coin, in that the healthier you get, the better your brain operates, the better your vision and your insight become, so you can actually leverage your health in a way to actually make more money in the future. And the best examples right now is athletes and CEOs of all these companies that they're dependent upon their health to make lots of money, and they see the clear investment. So it goes something like this. Imagine if someone said to you, hey, give me $10,000 and you're going to make another $100,000. You would do that in a heartbeat. But now when someone has a health issue and you say, spend $10,000 and we're going to get you one more year of income, they don't see that relationship. They don't see the return on the investment. And most of the time, they may get more than 1 year. So it's a very strategic investment, but unfortunately, many people see that as an expense. So they don't get the value that they should be getting. And then by the time they wait and take action, it's a lot more than 10 grand. It's considerably more. One other point to make that maybe I can't stress enough is, aside from money and expense, is what's the value you put on spending time with your loved ones? Imagine now you're stuck in a hospital bed and your grandkids come to visit, but you can't even raise your eyes. You can't open your eyes to see them and say hello. You could remember playing with them outside, but now they're going to run around outside without you. So you have to lie there knowing that your kids or your grandkids are going to go on without you. What would it be like if you could just spend 3 more Sundays with them, enjoying a family dinner, talking about old times, throwing a football or a frisbee to your great-grandson, or playing with the dog with your kids or your grandkids? You can't really put a price tag on that. And it's unfortunate that many times when people are suffering, they don't look at the impact on their quality of life by not taking action. And what we hope to accomplish at Causenta is we want to give you the best quality of life ever. We want to make sure you get to spend a lot more Sundays with the grandkids or your loved ones. If you or a loved one is suffering or dealing with an issue, and where that issue has a diagnosis or no diagnosis, or if you're just tired of coming in second place, just go to www.causenta.com and fill out the form where one of our professionals can schedule a call with you and review the options that we have. They're going to explain to you how we work and how we can help you or your loved one, and then just do what they say so that we can actually help you.